The next set of tactile instruction emphasizes the posterior breathing we use during a roll down motion. Now, it's quite an art to stay fully engaged through the front, the pelvic floor and the abdominal muscles, and still breathing deeply. So tactile instructions are really worthwhile doing. Martina is establishing her optimal body position, elongating the spine, and then initiating the roll down with the nodding. And I'll just let her roll down until the thoracic spine is opening. Beautiful. And then you can pause here, and then I'm placing my hands onto the back of her rib cage, and I usually spread my hands so it indicates a sense of width. And then I would ask Martina to guide her inhalation into the back of the rib cage where my hands are. And sometimes I move my hands a little bit further out. So by sense, it's a wrapping from back to front. The back of the rib cage is opening from the spine away to the outside. Beautiful, very, very nice. And then I can take my hands away and let Martina roll further down. And it's really up to her when she feels her lower back is now in a really nicely open position. Then she can pause, and I'm placing my hands onto her lower back. Again, I'm asking her to guide her inhalation into the lower back where my hands are. And sense the expansion through the lower back while she keeps her pelvic floor and abdominal muscles fully engaged. So it's active lengthening and expanding through the lower back. And sometimes you might sense that one side is expanding more than the other side, and then you can ask your client to guide the breath more into the right or the left side, or your right or your left hand. Very nice. And then Martina is rolling down further to the lowest point of the roll down. And then I can place my hands onto the back of the pelvis, the sacral area as well. And I just wait and would ask her again to guide her inhalation into the lower back and sense the expansion through the back of the pelvis. This can be emphasized by drawing the ASIS in the front of the pelvis together. So that's Martina's task. Draw up from the pubic bone, draw the ASIS, the tip of the hip bones in front together, and the drawing together in front gives even more of a sense of opening through the back of the pelvis. Very nice. And then I can sense even more opening with the breath. Beautiful. And then I can take my hands away and let Martina roll up and keep that sense of openness and width in her back as she's opening through the front of her body.